Pahlavi text translated by E.W. West, Part 4. Contents of the Nasks. Clareton, Oxford University Press, 1892. Dinkard, Book 9, Chapter 23. 1. The 22nd Vargard at Iryaman is about the meeting of Ka'i, Khusro'i, and Va'eh, the long-continuing Lord. Next to the renovation of the universe, and Ka'i Khusro'i's asking Va'eh, the long-continuing Lord, about his smiting so many of the ancients, who have been the highest of mankind in splendor and glory. 2. The reply of Va'eh, the long-continuing Lord, about his smiting them, and upon that answer, Ka'i Khusro'i's taking Va'eh, the long-continuing Lord, and transforming him into the shape of a camel, mounting him, and going with the Iranian levies, Hanga Mano'ikan, to the place where the immortal Ha'oist, son of Ge'urva, lies in strength, and is letting him lie. Also his going beyond Kadmon, him to the place where Tus, the banisher of strife, lay in strength, and his letting him also lie, and his going beyond him to the place where Ka'i Epiveh lies, and is letting him also lie. 3. His proceeding beyond them and meeting on the road with that beneficial victor, Soshans, and being asked by that beneficial victor thus, What man art thou who sittest aloft on Va'eh, the long-continuing Lord, so that thou makest Va'eh fly, the long-continuing Lord, transformed into the shape of a camel? 4. The speaking of Ka'e Khusro'i in reply to Soshans, thus, I am Ka'e Khusro'i. 5. The extolling of Ka'e Khusro'i by Soshans as regards as having extirpated the idol temples on the shore of Lake Kikast, and his smiting the wizard Frasiyav. 6. The glorifying of the Mazda-worshipping religion by Ka'e Khusro'i, the coming of the powerful being Karasasp, club in hand, advancing towards them at the dwelling of that wizard Guess, the standing up of Tus, the banisher of strife, and his calling to Karasasp for reliance upon the Gatha lore and for union with them, and the praising of righteousness by Karasasp, and his throwing away the arm breaker. 7. As to these two, it says that so those men come together for producing the renovation of the universe, who are mentioned in this Vargard and also in other places, and are all experienced and eminent doers, and all the powerful and brave, and they shall produce the renovation through a desire for an existence undecaying, immortal, hungerless, and thirstless, forever and everlasting. 8. It is perfect excellence, that is righteousness. Now, when we see that term in the Bible, we're typically having Jupiter. So the Jupiter principle and righteousness is the same in that language. And with verse 2, we see the sort of gatekeeper thing that you have in the Egyptian Book of the Day. The Book of the Dead, as they call it. Walking by Day, I think that's how it really translates. And previously, in the last chapter, we had this idea that even these great hero deeds on the outside, they don't equal the practice of saying the scriptures. It doesn't mean you don't do these outer worldly deeds, because you certainly do. They're of great merit, and but the person who can rely upon the scripture